Alright, so World of Sin guitar lesson. Let me get in the camera here. And back this up. There we go. Somewhere in there. Alright, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chicken scratch. And then it goes, so it's doing a pull off from the 3rd fret E string, G, to 3rd fret E string. We can go like that. To open E, open 0. And then an E major chord. And an E major chord is a 0 on the E, 2 on the A, 2 on the D, 1 on the G, 0 on the B, and 0 on the high E. And it goes, so it's, and then, so I had to think about it for a second. So it goes up on the 0 of the E string. This is all on the E string, and then it goes and then it goes pulls it off and then down picks it. So oh, down. I'm sorry. Down on the open E first. I think I might have said that though. And then up pick the 3. So 0, 3 down up. So 0 down, 3 up, and then pull it off. Then down, pick the low E. And what it is I'm keeping these ones quiet with my hand here. So you got to do that, otherwise it'll be, when you go like that, it'll keep the A string open. So I'm leaving this finger, your one finger, your index, draped over the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 string. Everything but the low E. So let's get it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Yeah, there it is. And then to an A. And then this A is open A, 0A, 2D, 2A, and 2B. And then it's muted high E and muted low E. So, wait, and then, so it does it again. That part. And then up. So it goes up on the open E, down on the G, 3rd fret. And so, let me see the timing here. Oh, and then, so, and that's A. And it's up, down, down. Yeah, up, down, down. And that's and I already told you what the notes of the A chord are. And there it is. Up, down, down. And then it does that over and over. Oh, and then it does that on an A. Where it goes up, down, down, and then to start over, it goes down, up. So, the last 2 notes are A, 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 and then it does that beginning part. And there's your 1, 2, or your 2. Your 2. And actually, I now I realize I'm actually palm muting it to keep any little messiness out of there because I'm muting the string. So I'm, kind of grazing the chord the whole time. So to get cleaner sounding, I would mute it, right? And especially when you're doing that stuff. Practice it for a second. I didn't practice it on guitar, only on bass. So anyways, and then it goes some the verse, and it hits an E major chord, which I already told you the numbers of, and then it hits an E6, and then with the pinky, and so that's just an E chord, which you already know how to do. But you're going to add the pinky on the second string, which is the B string, second fret, and hit like that, and that's an E6, and then also known as the E13. And then you slide it into a 7. Now it's an E7, E dominant 7, not an E major 7, an E dominant 7. So like it's that thing, you know, like a country thing. I like that. And then it goes, and what that is, it's a different kind of A chord than this. Is I'm doing it here, same notes though, but just more of them. And then without the, and those two, you know. That one doesn't have those. This one does. So it's going to go, and this one's a G. That one I said is an A. And what it is instead of, so this kind of G is going to be a bar, this is a bar chord. And I was explaining to my student who just got a capo, he's like, you know, this makes it easier so I don't have to learn how to do bar chords. I go, you know, you got to learn how to do bar chords because that's the difference between a guitar player and someone who kind of sort of plays the guitar. No capo. Cut the capo. Bar chord. And if you can't do it, you got to learn it. Otherwise, I'm a guitar player, and I wouldn't. If someone doesn't know how to do bar chords, that's totally like beginner stuff, you know. So, anyways, you got to learn this chord. So what it is your first finger over the third fret, third finger on your, and the first finger on all 6 strings. And don't hold it flat, because that's why everyone says, I can't do it. My hands just won't do it. Oh, I can't do something. My hands are different. They just can't. No. You hold it on the side, like this. And look real closely. Matter of fact, look real closely. Because this is like a major thing. So when you do a bar chord, you know, you want this finger a little bit on its side, not flat. For some reason, that doesn't feel good to people. So I have a little bit on its side, just a little bit. You know, not like that. Just a little bit. Although everyone, that's the other thing they do is over-exaggerate. And this also feels weird. Yeah, because you're over-exaggerating. I just mean a little. You know, like here's flat. Don't do this. Just kind of do it like that, where it's just a little bit there for this finger. And I'm holding down. This is very specific too. The first string. The 6th string. Not first string. Low E. Look at where it's at. It's right there. That's where it's contacted. So it's not really overshooting it. It's not, you know, undershooting it. It's like right there. It's the finger, kind of the side of the fingertip, right there. And I put more pressure back here on my finger too, when I'm holding it. That's important, of course. And anyways, so that's on the 3rd string. This is for a bar chord G chord, and it's going to be 3, 5, 3, and then your 3rd finger on the 5. And then a pinky on also the 5 of the next string. So this one was on the A string. The 3rd finger was on the A string. The pinky's on the D string. The middle finger would be on the G string, and then this finger's holding the B and E string. So, and you're gonna slide that to an A. So it's the same exact fingering, but you're gonna move up a whole step from the 3rd fret, to the 5th fret. And that's going to go back and forth from G to A. And I'll tell you real quick, the bar chord of the A is 5, because this is on the 5th fret, this index finger, all 6 strings. And then 3rd finger, 7th fret, pinky, 7th fret, middle finger, 6th fret, and these 2 for the 5th fret. So, and that's down, 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 as far as the strumming goes, down, down, down. And I can do a click, like when I'm going back to the G. And then an up on that G when I get there. So it's G, A, G, and then I immediately go to A. So down, up, down, 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 up, and then again. Down, up, and I actually let go. I was kind of checking to see if I do. And I don't stay on the A, I go on the way back down to the start it over. on the way. Yeah. I'm actually looking in the camera to see that because you don't actually sometimes you don't exactly. You think you know what you're doing. And again, E6 to E7. And I did it again. You know, you like a drum. Down, down, up. You know, just holding the strings. And that's and actually I do it here, but it's probably here, I guess. So it's doing it at B now, so it's a whole step from A. So it's G, A, and B. So, and this is the bridge. So down, down, up, down, down, up on A, back to B. And the B, by the way, let me tell you the notes of the B. Same chord. Again, the same it's a major chord, major bar chord. You went from G major to A major to B major. And the B major is on the 7th fret. So 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. And this one, same thing. It's going to be 7, 9, 9, 8, 7, 7. You know? I think you get it now. So, and it's going to go down, down, up, 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 down, down. Right? And then, so that went A, 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 B, B, A, 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 B, B, A, 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 B, B, A, B. Then there's the chorus. And then it does the other part where it goes at the end too. So, but we'll just do that one at the end. No, I might as well do it now. So 12th fret here on the G string, and then 14th fret on the D string twice, and then does it again. 12 on the G, and then 2 on the D. 2 notes on the D 14th fret. So yeah, so it's D into the 14th fret G. So, and then it goes 12 on the G string, and then of course 2 D's on the 14. Wait, 2. Yeah, I said that right? Yeah, same thing though. And then 12 on the G string, 14 on the G string. So. Okay, and anyways, and then the other part where it goes right before the solo, and that is and actually I'm just doing E5 here so I can do it quicker, and that's going to be instead of a full E major chord, and so I'm just using my index to hold just and I'm only playing the low 3 strings, and I'm hitting. So these are 5 E5s, or all 5 chords, 5th chords. I guess however you can say that. Anyways, it's a 0 on the E, 2 on the A, 2 on the D, and it's going to go, and that is G5, because you're not doing a 3rd, so you're not saying if it's major or minor, if you're wondering. I'm only doing a 1, 5, and a 1, but the 3rd is what decides whether it's major or minor. So anyways, it's going to go, and that is 3 on the E, 5 on the A, 5 on the D, and it's done with the pinky. And wait, and actually you could do it like that, but you shouldn't. That hurts your wrists. And so I would say it's these fingers, the 1, 4, and 1, 3, and 4. I'm getting confused with piano because this is 4. This is the dreaded 4 on piano. So, and then it does it again. So it goes E, G, A. So I did that same 5th chord, but on the 5th fret. So that's up to 5, 7, and 9. And so, and then it does. And so when it gets there, it goes down, up, down, up, and then right away like that. But it only only does it goes right away just one time. And I say that I just showed it a few times, but it does it only one time. And then next time it actually does a rest for one quarter note like this. So if you notice, I'm doing it like this. That's how it's done on that recording. And so what I'm doing is I'm palm muting it, and as soon as I strike it, I come right back, and I land with my pick right on the low E string, right where I'm ready to pick position, but I muted it with right here with this whole pinky and side of my hand. I muted all 6 strings. Okay, and you should practice this if you're not good at this. I can't do it faster. I guess it probably doesn't do it much faster. But anyways, this one goes. Rest. And it's the same exact riff, but one string over. So instead of like on E5, it's A5. Instead of E5, you know, the 6, 5, and 4 string, now it's on the 5, 4, and 3 string. This is all of this will be on the 5, 4, and 3 string, or the A, D, and G string. So it's going to be 0. Well, you already know A. So A to C, 5, and that was an A. I'm just doing an A5. And an A5. I guess I should just say the difference. The A5 is 0, and on the A string, and then E, which is the 2nd fret, on the D string, which is the 5th. So you did the 1 and the 5. No 3 though. And then the G string is as the octave. That's an A note. That's the 2nd fret, and that's on the G string. But you're not hitting the major, the 3rd happy chord. Sad 3rd. So we're just hitting these. We're only hitting a 1 and a 5 and a 1. So there's only 2 notes there, a 1 and a 5, and a 1 again. There's only 2 notes. So it's not even a chord, it's called an interval. So that's what it is. So it's going to be here on A, 5, then 3, C, and that's index on the 3rd fret, A string, 3rd finger on the D string, 5th fret, pinky on the 5th, on the G string, 5th fret, and then these ones are muted. I'm muting these last 2, B and E. Also this low E here, because I'm playing this one right here, but I'm making sure that this finger is grazing on that low E, so it's dead. That way I can go like this and leave the guitar, and not have to try to miss playing the low E string. So, and notice the palm mute. Then down up, down up, down up, down up. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. This one doesn't go. It does this. This is where the solo starts, but this is the rhythm under the solo. I'll show the solo in a different video. Back to E. Then it goes back to A again. 4 times. It's 4 times every time you did it. Then he goes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do too many times? I think I talked and confused myself. So it goes. Sorry. So 4 A's, then it goes to E. And back to A. To B. So yeah, so right where I was at. So to B, and let's do it in the same spot we did before. Down, 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 down. We're going into that part, the bridge right before the chorus. Down, 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 down. And that's the whole song. It has the ending where it does that a few times, and then it does the last part. actually did a little slide. I'm pretty sure that's there. And that's the ending. And there you go. All right. So that's for the singer wanted that. Wants me to do the whole album. So I'm gonna be doing the whole album because he plays guitar and so he wants to know it on guitar too. So so I'm just learning on guitar, even though I'm playing bass with Lypswitch. But you know, I do play guitar. So anyway, so if you're wanting to hear more Lypswitch, just tune in because I'm gonna be doing the whole thing. All right. There you go.